Hello again, friends. Michael here, and I have another pickups video here for you. So this was a pretty good deal. Basically, I got a PlayStation VR and a few other extras in the box there, plus this PSVR aim controller, which I've been wanting for a very long time, for $20 total. So yeah, everything in this box and the VR aim controller for 20 bucks. So the VR aim controller, this was obviously great if you were using the 3D functionality or the PSVR. This just paired right along with it. There was a game called Farpoint that came with this that really kind of was nice because it was a first-person shooter, and you could use this actual controller with it. So you kind of got the best of PSVR and you got a really unique controller. So anyway, I've never owned one of these before. This one is staying in my collection pretty much forever since I don't see these very often. So yeah, this does work, by the way. I have tested it. And then the other things that came in the box, the very first one was obviously the PlayStation VR headset. And with this headset right here, everything seems to work properly fine on it. The one thing that I did notice, even from the original pictures, is that this one has this kind of controller on it. I don't know, I don't think a lot of people have maybe seen this, but this was the PSVR version 1. So this was the original PSVR. So whenever you see them that has this sort of dual connector like that, that was replaced in the second model. So what else is in here? It came with the an extra HDMI cable, and it does come with the PSVR controller unit. I believe that may be the name of it, and you can see right there was that gigantic port where you plugged in that other piece to. So yeah, that's what it used to look like in the V1 version of it. The V2 does not look like that. So that, it came with a game, which the game was actually Farpoint. Yeah, it was Farpoint. And so Farpoint didn't come with the cover or anything. This game's only worth about $8, probably $5, $5 to $6 really. So yeah, it's not worth very much, but definitely something worth getting if it is included in a bundle like this. The HDMI cord, just your typical power cords, and then the bracket to mount the PS4 camera. So yeah, it's pretty sweet that it came with that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this deal. Out of everything that I got with it, I will obviously be keeping the VR aim controller, and I'll be using that probably at one day. I'll probably just toss this into my library somewhere and may never use it. And then for the rest of this, I will be putting this back up for sale, and I'll probably start it at $60. So 60 US dollars, and I'll guarantee you if I leave it up for a little bit of time, then eventually somebody will buy it. Now, I was also able to find a family edition Wii, or I believe that's what these were called, and it works perfectly fine. As you can see, I originally tested this on 9/1/24, so at that point, whenever I test them and the disc tray works and everything works, I usually kind of mark them just like that. But yeah, for this one, I paid a total of $20 for it, and I had like a $3 coupon. So yeah, about 17 bucks for a completely working Wii. There wasn't a disc in it, unfortunately. And then the last thing was I found a Wii PlayStation Move controller, and whenever you can find these, and especially they're around that $6 price point, definitely pick them up. I believe these things are going to be very rare in the future and probably going to be worth a little bit more than what they are, especially currently here today. So anyway, thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.